Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Bebe, Kumi, food and beverage based podcast. And today I have Heinrich Sprockel from Plantage, Brakkeput.
Plantage, Brakkeput, Ariba, yes.
How's it going, my man?
It's good.
Yeah?
I'm good. COVID is over.
Yeah?
So hopefully it stays good.
How's everything been? It's been busy these couple of days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that COVID has passed or is passing
Mm-hmm.
because the restaurants are asking for more.
Yeah.
The supermarkets are selling a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel the vibe in the
Mhm.
city.
Yeah.
People are starting going out again.
Yeah.
So things are picking up. I think in every industry.
Yeah. It is.
So that's good. Even though now you have like the war thing going on. But
Yeah.
But next to that, things are picking up again.
That's good to hear that it's picking up. Before we get into everything that has to do with farming, so let's start from the beginning. Were you born here, man?
Yes.
You
I
look
am,
local, but
yeah.
I have to ask. You never know.
No. They say, you corso de pura cepa. I was born here
Yeah.
in 1984.
Okay, cool.
So my parents are both from Curacao too.
Mhm.
So I'm
Puro, puro.
purebred.
No, nice.
You corso,
Dope.
you know.
So you were raised here and everything, and you went. Where did you go to study? Did you study here or did you study?
Yeah, no, I just went to school here.
Yeah.
I went to, the whole story.
Yeah,
that
middle
was,
school. Yeah.
Then I
everything.
went to Zog. It was then Zog at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to Una.
Yeah.
I did 2 years after my HAVO at Zog.
Yeah.
Then to Una, I finished my bachelor's
For what?
in
If I'm-
business administration.
Okay. Cool.
And then I felt the need, to say, okay, let me just spread my wings to
Yeah.
see what's out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to Holland. I went to study at Tilburg.
Okay.
I did a study called strategic management.
Okay.
It's basically, how you manage at strategic levels. But basically, it's a potpourri. It's like a bit of everything.
Okay. Cool.
A bit of logistics, a bit of marketing, some finance, and yeah. So that's I have a title.
Yeah.
Master's in strategic management. Even though
So
I
you have a
don't
great
use-
backbone.
Come
for-
again?
You have a great backbone for like in marketing and
You see it.
Mm-hmm.
You see it globally.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
I didn't study in-depth marketing or
Mhm.
in-depth finance. You connect the dots.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, I can do this. These two, you can make something with it. But then I still need a marketeer to say, hey, yo, we're gonna do it this way because this is how they prepare like a promotional plan or whatever.
Gotcha.
But that's my study,
Okay.
and so yeah,
How long did you live in Holland for?
7 years.
Jesus.
I lived 7 years in Tilburg.
Yeah.
It's a nice city. I mean, I loved my city.
Yeah.
But if you want to compare other cities, for example, Amsterdam,
Yeah.
they're more alive.
Yeah.
So Tilburg is a student city. It's a good place to study because there's not much to do. So I had a good time.
Yeah.
I used to because in Tilburg you only ride bikes, right?
Yeah.
So I used to ride bikes like 10 kilometers every day.
Jesus.
I think four to go to school,
Yeah.
4 to
Come
come
back.
back. But then you go to the city or you go to the train station.
Yeah.
Then or the supermarket. You take your bike. So I had good legs.
Good
back
leg-
then, you know what I'm saying? My legs were strong. Yeah.
No, nice.
Yes.
But what type of work did you do while studying in
Oh
Holland?
my God,
Oh.
the worst.
Albertijn?
So you go no. So you go to Holland,
Yeah.
and everybody tells you, hey, the first thing you gotta do is finish your school.
Yeah.
Please finish your school. So your mindset is okay, school first.
Yeah. Exactly.
But then you will notice that at the end of the month, because you're a student, you have to pay rent and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, I need some more money to do fun stuff. So I went to work at this through this Bureau. It's like a job agency.
Yeah.
So they give students shitty jobs. Like I used to work every Monday at another venue, another site.
Yeah.
I had the worst type of jobs. like you go clean bungalows, like it's like a rooms of a hotel maybe. Then you go to work at a warehouse. I went to work one day at a warehouse from LG, and the only thing I did from I think 8 to 5 was to open I think TV boxes and change the cord extension the whole day. And there was one time I went to work at a place, I forgot the name, but that's a crazy story. At this place there was like a line where you needed to stand and to glue like 2 sticks together. But it goes so fast, you glue a stick in maybe 1.5 seconds.
Jesus.
So I was motivating myself to count how many sticks I can do in 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
So I did like, I think it was 70 sticks in 1 minute. Then I realized it's only 8:05. And I knew I had to go till 5 o'clock. So well, wait, no, we're not allowed to come with earphones.
Yeah.
So there was something called like smoking pause, rookpauze.
Yeah.
And 10 o'clock, the buzzer goes, bam. Everybody stops working. They go outside and they smoke.
Yeah.
After 50 minutes, they come back. Bam. So after lunch, about 2 o'clock, I started crying. No, for real. I started crying because my body and my mind couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the last day I worked at those type of jobs.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I went to work in I don't know if you know this, but the call centers.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the customer contact centers
Yeah.
from Zego. Zego's like a
yeah.
So that was nice. You get to learn you get to learn who you are, your temperament. When people call and they're angry, and sometimes you have to fix their problems.
Yeah.
Sometimes they cry on the phone like, "Oh my God, I need internet right now, please, please," and they start crying. I'm like, "Yo, I cannot help you."
Help yourself.
I always help them. I think I had a good satisfaction rate of the clients.
Yeah.
Because I understand their pain.
Yeah.
So that's what I did during my student times too, and then finally my last year only to do my thesis.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know what, I'm gonna work at a bank.
Nice.
Yeah. So I work at this bank in Tilburg.
Yeah.
Nice bank, big building, and I worked there. I don't even know how long, but I think over a year, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Yeah.
Nice colleagues, Every Friday after work, you
Go
go
out.
to the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but they were like cool people. They weren't crazy people.
Okay. Cool.
So those were the jobs I did
Mm-hmm.
during my student time. I believe it helps you as a person.
Yeah.
I believe it makes you respect, not respect money, but respect that money just doesn't fall off a tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though in plantation, you're growing money,
You're growing.
so you learn to budget.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you put like gold, you have to pressure gold.
Yeah.
Pressure the rock to get the
Yeah.
gold out. I think as a person, that's the way it is.
Okay.
So when you come back from Holland, or when your student time is over, you had the good times, you had the bad times, but both make hopefully
Yeah.
makes you a better person, a stronger person.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because
Mentally strong too.
mentally strong too.
Yeah.
And I finished my school.
Yeah.
Crazy story about finishing my school. The government of Holland said those who do not finish in 4 years, there was something like that, they have to pay like double the tuition amount for the school, or they're gonna raise it double. So I said, not me. So I finished my thesis in 3 months.
Jesus.
Yeah, for real. In 3 months. Dedication. Even though I was working.
Yeah.
Finished my thesis. Graduated in June. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I kept working at the bank. I kept working. Yeah, and then one day I said, it's been nice. It's time to do something else. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that was your 7 years, and then you came back, or
No, my plan was to stay in Holland.
Yeah.
To go to a more happening city. So in the back of my mind,
Yeah.
I had Amsterdam as a choice,
Gotcha.
to explore, because I used to go to Amsterdam like
Yeah.
almost every week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have some friends in Amsterdam and stuff like that. So I said, I'm gonna try it out. But then I came on vacation on Curacao one day, and as a young kid, you always want to do your own thing.
Exactly.
In the back of of your mind, like, yeah, I'm gonna be a businessman one day. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that.
Yeah.
And there comes a time when you have to make a decision. It's like, if I don't do this now,
Yeah.
it's never gonna happen, because I know students from Curacao once they go to Holland.
Yeah.
It happened to me too. If you get roots in Holland, I mean, you get a job, you get a car, you get a house, you marry there, you get kids, you're not coming back.
No.
I mean, you can come back, hello, but I mean the percentage, you're not coming back.
Yeah.
So I saw that as a wake up call. Like, if I stay here, I might never open a business.
Yeah.
Never, because it's difficult in Holland. Not difficult, not impossible, but
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
And if I do it now, even if I fail, you can always come back, because you have a diploma, you have a master's, and master's degree. Let me tell you something about the degrees. Degrees don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
You might think it does. It does mean something. It means you finished
School.
whatever. Yes, you finished school. But in order to get a job, everybody got degrees nowadays. So they're looking at character. They're looking at experience. And the crazy thing is, it's my advice to every young child listening right now. If you go to Holland to study, please do not go work at no stupid jobs like I did. Because when the people who are interviewing you ask you, hey, but you've been here like 4 years, what have you done? Where have you worked?
Yeah.
And if you tell them, yeah, but I was working at Efteling, which I did too, like a waiter. Or I cleaned bungalows. Or I work at a tuincentrum, just throwing garbage away.
Yeah.
Because those were the jobs, right?
Yeah.
They're going to look at you like, nah, we need somebody with more experience.
Exactly.
So that's something I learned. It's like, oh, why? They're not looking at a diploma.
Yeah.
They're looking at experience. They're looking at, I think, your countenance, your uiterlijk, the way you present yourself, the confidence.
Yeah.
And in Holland is sometimes crazy to get your confidence up. Why? Because you were there. Your family is all the way in Curacao.
Yeah.
All your Dutch friends, every weekend they go home to their mom and their dad. Don't let nobody lie to you. Yeah, so no. Every weekend you're at your mom. So we are here.
Yeah.
Christmas we're here.
Yeah.
Sinterklaas we're here. But you are at your mom's and your family. So it's hard for the kid from Curacao, Bonaire, Aruba, St. Martin, when you're there. So what happens? If things are not going right, your confidence level drops. Maybe not in yourself, but in the circumstances.
Exactly.
So you're there looking for a job, and they've turned you down like 20, 30 times. And maybe you start thinking, hey, it's because I'm from Curacao. Hey.
Right.
Sometimes it is. And then you're not confident enough to present yourself as the way you would like them to see you.
Exactly.
Because you're battling things they do not see. You're battling things they do not understand. And that's also that's also something that you deal with.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is that once I came back to the island and started in business, even though it's not always easy, sometimes it's hard, you get the confidence back.
Exactly.
And then you look back and you said, man, here the confidence level is pretty high.
Yeah.
Even though it fluctuates, but it fluctuates
Not that much.
Not that much.
Yeah.
But in Holland, say one day you're up, one day you're down, one day you're up, one day you're down. Because they present you a job. And then when you get there, like, oh, and you hear, hey, you don't have the job anymore because somebody else got it. Or when you apply for a Spanish job, knowing that your Spanish is crazy because, we used to watch in Curacao, all the kids, Venevisión,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Channel 12, you know what I'm saying? All
Yeah,
those
yeah.
programs,
Yeah.
Club de los Tigritos, you remember that one? You know,
Yeah.
Chéverísimo, so your Spanish is on top, right?
Yeah.
And you apply for a Spanish job. It's like, no way I can miss this job. And then you don't get it, and the person who did get it can't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, is it me or something wrong with the picture? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But that's reality.
Mhm.
That stuff does happen.
Yeah.
But you know, I learned from it. I still realize it's happening,
Mhm.
and I know that confidence is a very important role
Yeah.
or aspect in life, but also in business, also in communications,
Exactly.
also even in a podcast. You gotta
Yeah, yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
be confident.
Exactly.
You know, you don't have to fake it because they will know you're faking.
Yeah,
it, right?
they'll know.
And you know, but for me to move on with the with this interview, Holland was a good school,
Yeah.
the school of life.
Yeah.
You learn so much, and when you see how other people, you know,
Mhm.
handle their life in Holland, you
Yeah.
can judge,
Exactly.
not judgmental, but
Mm.
you can judge yourself like, hey, I did okay,
Yeah.
you know, even though you didn't get everything you needed or all the jobs opened that you wanted,
Yeah.
but still, I think that nothing happens for no reason,
Exactly.
and you're right where you're supposed to be,
Mhm.
even though it's a season, you know,
Yeah.
seasonal.
Yeah.
But once you know, hey, I need to be where I am,
Yeah.
and I'm doing what I need to be doing,
Yeah.
then you are okay.
Exactly.
You know, then you
Yeah.
don't miss Holland, because I do not miss Holland like some people do. Oh, I miss Holland. I want to go back. No, not me. I'm like, Holland, see you. but you know,
Yeah.
my brother lives there now,
Okay.
so I am in Holland. I do visit Holland.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah,
vacation.
we supposed to go more, but since COVID hit, we didn't even travel. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But that's Holland.
That's Holland for
That's Holland. I have
in a nutshell,
in a
like Holland in a
nutshell,
nutshell. Yeah,
because you know, but it's good experience.
yeah.
And I would recommend, not everybody, but people who,
Mm-hmm.
some people who say I'm strong enough to handle Holland, and you know,
Yeah.
go meet yourself, because that's what happens in
Yeah.
Holland.
Yeah, true. Like the one thing that you said, like I think when you're studying for something, it's the best thing in those 4 years, 5 years that you're studying. The best thing is to do is like to apply to jobs that you're in the same lane that you're studying for.
Yeah, that,
Right?
for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Don't waste time.
Exactly.
You know, if you waste time, you make money,
Mm-hmm.
but then at the end of 4 years, you don't have no resume.
Yeah.
It's like, who are you? Yeah, I used the guy who used to pick up garbage. I've never picked up garbage, but I
Yeah.
used to clean stuff.
Yeah.
Clean, you know, bungalows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, crying at a warehouse, like, oh my God, I need to go home because I cannot do this anymore.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You know, but those, you know, sometimes in life you do not know what you want,
Yeah.
but then you do not know, you do know what you do not want.
Mm-hmm.
And by knowing what you do not want, you will eventually find what you do want
Mm-hmm.
or need.
Yeah, exactly. And when the time that you meet yourself and you get to the point that you're crying, you know what's good for you and you know what's
Yeah.
not good for you.
Yeah, because yeah.
I know. I get it.
You've
I
been
get it.
there.
Yeah, I've been there.
You bought the T-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So, after Holland, all the working and everything, coming back to Curacao, you came to Curacao, and what did you start doing when you came back to Curacao?
That's a crazy story. I was not planning on coming back,
Mhm.
so I came back January on vacation.
Yeah.
Because you can stay longer.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheaper too.
Yeah.
Because you know how the prices are in December. So I came to Curacao, and I went to bike with some friends of mine.
Mhm.
You know, like they bike, so
Yeah.
I went to bike, and I said to myself, hey, you know, why not? Why not come back now?
Mm-hmm.
Start something now.
Yeah.
So I saw something that we could have done, like an opportunity. I'm not saying it opened,
Yeah.
but
a gap in the market.
saw like a light, like hey, if we do this,
Yeah.
okay. So I told my family, it's like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. They were happy, of course. Hey, awesome. Me and my girlfriend,
Yeah.
we were gonna do it together.
Mhm.
This company, even though now it's still in the icebox because once we started doing the research,
Yeah.
but I already came back, right?
Yeah.
So I came back with no plan. It's like I came back on faith. It's
Sure.
like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Curacao. I went to Holland back, sold my stuff,
Yeah.
packed, came back. Boom, here I am. And then I went to do my market research. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Like-
because you should have,
Yeah. You should have done some research before. Yeah.
you know. But that's what I say. In hindsight, is everything 2020, so you see it clearly. But still, so then we realized that this business model, it's doable,
Yeah.
but not now. Maybe in the near future.
Yeah.
But no. So I was here already, and I'm like, okay. And sometimes people ask me, how do they go into farming?
Mm-hmm.
I have an honest reply. I don't know.
I was going to ask you that. Like, how did you
know.
get there?
Because
Yeah.
the crazy thing is, in Holland,
Mm-hmm.
those jobs that came by, there were jobs to work at a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna work in. Give me the job to do this that, but not in the greenhouse, whatever. So I don't know, but I started doing microgreens. This was in 2000. I think beginning 2015.
Okay.
Yes, so I started doing microgreens.
Yeah.
Okay. At the same time I started doing microgreens, I started experimenting with something called aquaponics. I don't know if
Mhm.
you know what it is.
I heard of it, but
So basically, it's fish.
Yeah.
The fish, their waste becomes or via bacteria,
Mm-hmm.
becomes the food for vegetables,
Okay.
basically. And it's like a closed cycle.
Yeah.
It's sustainable.
Oh, nice.
And so I tried with my fishes.
Mhm.
In my mind, I'm gonna do aquaponics. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be that. In the meantime, I started doing microgreens.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to Holland on vacation
Yeah.
because my girlfriend was still there at the time.
Yeah.
So I went 3 weeks to Holland. My mom calls me and like, "Hey, hi mom. Hey, 4 fishes died." Okay. Vacationing in Holland. Telephone rings, goes again. Yo, Heinrich, 8 more fishes died.
Jesus.
So basically, they all died.
Yeah.
Because the ammonia, too technical, but still, when the water gets too dirty,
Yeah. Yeah.
it becomes like toxic.
Toxic. Yeah. For the fishes.
So then I was like, this is not as easy as YouTube says it is.
Yeah.
So I kept doing microgreens,
Yeah,
started
exactly.
selling at more restaurants. Then we started in the supermarket,
Mm-hmm.
and then the restaurants ask you, "Hey, do you have cherry tomatoes? Do
Yeah.
you have cucumbers?
Yeah.
Do you have beans like long beans?"
Yeah.
And I say, "No, I don't have. No, I don't have. No, I don't have." And then I was like, "Okay, but if they're asking me, that means there's demand. So why not start producing these vegetables too?"
Exactly.
So then that is when I decided to, okay, let's go into farming.
Yeah.
But still in my mind, it's gonna be farming, but the sexy way, the way they show it on YouTube. Doing hydroponics,
Yeah.
doing aquaponics, nice greenhouses. Little did I know, it is tougher than most people think.
Yeah. It is.
Greenhouses are nice,
Yeah.
but they're expensive.
Hmm.
And you need a very good plan, or you need very good supply
Yeah.
to responsibly pay for that greenhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So we started doing the traditional way of farming.
Yeah.
Like still till this day we're doing it. By traditional I mean like in the soil,
Yeah.
in the sun, in the heat,
Yeah.
with the iguanas, with the aphids, with the whiteflies, with the lizards, with the birds to eat your seeds.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So, sometimes I think, everybody says, you need to have to be your business owner. You need to have your own business because that's, And I tell myself sometimes, like, people they see a picture. They're like, yeah, man, you know. But the guy who's having his own business, like farming is tough.
Yeah.
They see you riding a lion, you know, just riding a lion. They're like, man, that guy is cool, man. He's riding a lion.
Yeah.
But you, who are on that lion, is thinking to himself, man, how the hell did I get on this lion? And how do I get down without it eating me?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But I have to say this. It is needed. It is needed. Farming, agriculture is important.
Yeah.
It's so important that people do not, or most people, they don't even realize how important it is.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that is lacking on the island.
Yeah.
Even in government, they lack to see the importance of it.
Yeah.
And it feels like you as a farmer are here knowing what you need.
Yeah.
But because the investments are so high that you do it, as they say in good papamento, Cauchi Baulo, do it yourself.
Exactly.
You do it with what you have at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's not sexy, but it works.
Yeah.
Even though you can expand like this if you had subsidy, not money. We don't need money. We need material.
Exactly.
You know, I've been saying this for 5 years, and I'm gonna say it again. What needs to happen is easy. It's very easy. You know, the government or the person in charge of agriculture, the minister in charge of agriculture, has to call his or her colleague in Holland. Say, hey, listen. I know you guys sent. I know Holland sends secondhand books to Curacao.
Yeah.
You know, like desks for the students to study at secondhand. Why don't you guys send us some secondhand things in Holland, agriculture stuff you guys are not using?
Yeah.
So we can give to the farmers here. You know what I'm saying? That would be a good start.
Exactly.
But agriculture is important, not only because people need to eat, but because the world we live in is uncertain. COVID, I don't know if it's finished, but COVID is finishing.
Yeah.
A war just broke out in Europe or Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Russia versus Ukraine, that's going on right now. And we don't know what's going to happen next, right?
Exactly.
But say it gets worse. And then, you know, supply chain again stops, or prices go up again for gas and everything. Yeah. And then
it's already going up. Yeah.
Your food costs will go up.
Yeah, exactly.
Your food costs will go up. And I'm like, but we on the island, if we produce what we need to produce, because not everything grows on the island, but in times of crisis, hey, if you can eat, that's wealth.
Exactly.
You know, so it's easy.
Yeah.
Agriculture is important. There is sexy agriculture, the way I call it, like modern with AI, with nice greenhouses, hydroponics, aquaponics, this and that. And then you have the not so sexy. Yeah. You know, I call it take the choppy where Tula left off farming. Yeah. You know? Yeah. But it's nice to do. It's not easy, but it's nice. Yeah, why it's not easy? The factors is hot. These days is hot. Yeah. It's like February and it's 34 degrees, like heat index. You know? So it's like, oh, you work in there. But still, it needs to be done. Yeah. You know? Yeah, I get it. So agriculture is something that I think Curacao as a whole needs to cherish more, to respect more farmers. Yeah. The thing I think why it's not things like this. Most farmers never say they're farmers. You don't even know who they are.
No. If you don't know them, you don't know who they are.
You know, like you invited me on this podcast because you say, hey, I identified myself as a farmer or as a guy who owns a farming business. You can see it both ways because I do everything. And then there are other farmers who also have identified as farmers.
Yeah.
But the majority of farmers, you don't know who they are.
No.
You don't know where they are. You don't know what they produce. You don't know nothing about them.
Exactly.
So I do understand that people do not respect something that they don't know exists.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that you have also other farmers on this podcast.
Yeah. Exactly.
So we can state our case, state our importance.
Exactly.
So the people have a face. It's like, okay, that guy does this. That guy, I can say it, right? That guy sells microgreens. In the supermarket,
You can.
that guy sells kale in the supermarket, organic kale. We do not use any chemical pesticides on our kale.
Yeah.
For example, I'm just...
Just say, just promotion.
yeah, I might as well, but for example, but then they have a face.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, okay, Versefarm does this. Plantage Brakkeput does this. And there are others.
Exactly.
And believe me when I say this, there are also advantages for the community when they're eating local. Like, for example, if you buy, let's stick to kale or lettuce or radish or string beans, whatever you want to call it. So if a lettuce or a kale comes from Holland or from California, both travel, you know how many kilometers to reach Curacao? 8,000 kilometers.
Jesus.
Yes. When they reached, they're already about a week to 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
And if you Google, because that's our source, you will hear or read that a crop like that loses 95% of its nutritional value in 3 to 5 days. So you got your kale or your lettuce.
A week after, like almost.
But no problem with that.
Yeah.
No, that's not a problem. The problem is that maybe the supermarkets also could have said, you know what, we need kale.
Yeah.
We need lettuce. I think that's what
they're missing.
They can do better. Even though the farmer needs a supermarket.
Yeah.
Because that's the selling point.
Exactly.
That's the market.
Yeah.
So I think the supermarkets and the farmers need to be on the same team, on the same side, working together.
Yeah.
So the demand is known to the farmer. So we can
Exactly.
supply whatever they need.
Yeah.
Of course, not everything grows here, but whatever grows here, we can do.
Yeah.
So then you eat this kale from the States. Tastes good, of course. Bitter, but that's kale.
Yeah.
And you eat a kale from Curacao. Harvest it most of the times the same day.
Yeah.
Or we delivered yesterday and you buy it today. You're getting, I'm not saying 100%, but close to 100% nutrition.
Yeah.
Compared to what is imported. Yeah. But I do understand the supermarkets too. Because once you have you put the business hat on,
Exactly.
it's like, I need continuity.
Exactly.
If the farmer cannot supply, I need to get it because I need to sell it. So as farmers on the island, we have a lot to learn, but also the supermarkets can play a better role in giving information to the farmer, like, guys, we need this. Or no, we don't be. The people
Need this. Yeah.
need this.
Yeah.
The people want vegetables that are not chemically or exposed to chemical pesticide, right?
Yeah.
If we know that, we can do a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think it's beneficial to a country. Why? Say, for example, that with this war thing going on, that it escalates to a level that the world stops again.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we say, oh my God, it's 2022 again?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But the farmers on the island, they produced enough for the people to eat and to live.
Yeah.
I'm not saying fancy stuff, but enough for them to not die of hunger. Sweet potatoes, beans, those are protein, or the beans is protein.
Yeah.
The sweet potato, that's like carbs.
Yeah.
And then you got your leafy greens.
Gotcha.
You got your fruits, papaya,
Yeah.
and other fruits. And then we all live.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
We all live. Then nobody can say, "Oh my God, war broke out or another pandemic came.
We're gonna die.
Are we gonna eat?"
Yeah, exactly.
You might not eat an Oreo cookie,
Mm-hmm.
but you will have food on your table to eat because it's locally produced.
Yeah.
Even though theoretically that is difficult,
Yeah, I know.
but we should at least try. Not as a company,
Mm-hmm.
not as another farmer, but as a farming community
Yeah,
to farm for the island strategically.
exactly.
But next to that, I really, really believe that home farming, that people are going to farm at their own house,
Yeah.
is also the way to go. Easy. If you grow your own cucumbers,
Yeah.
there's an easy way to grow cucumbers. You can grow cucumbers in 80 by 80 square centimeters. You let it grow up on a
Mhm.
vine.
Okay.
Then you have food at your house. Then you save money.
Yeah.
Then your neighbor, who is maybe lazy, won't produce nothing. Will tell you, "Hey, give me 1 kilo of cucumbers."
Yeah.
Be like, "Yo, that'll be 3 guilders." Before you know it, you have 10 kilos. That's
Yeah.
30 guilders. And home
Jesus.
farming is important because I believe that if people start farming at their houses, at their homes, that they will also respect
Appreciate.
nature more.
Okay.
They will keep this beautiful island cleaner
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
some people
yeah.
they're crazy. They are messing this island up,
Yeah.
throwing stuff
Mm-hmm.
on the streets, crazy. But if you love nature, you will respect it more.
Exactly.
And once you know that it's not that easy to grow, it's easy to bake a cake,
Yeah.
or easy to make hot sauce, or easy to make a program on your computer. But farming is tough.
Yeah.
It takes resilience. But once you know, hey, we can do this,
Yeah.
then you will respect the farmer. You will
Exactly.
support the farmer. Say, no, supermarket or Mr. Supermarket, I want local stuff.
Exactly.
We don't want the stuff that comes from the States. Put pressure on the farmers
Yeah.
so they can supply consistently year in, year out.
Yeah.
Because we want what they got.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
at a point-
that's my vision, basically.
And I think it's a great vision, and at a point the way I see it also, it's like let's say the supermarkets in a sense they are scared of the, like you said, the continuity, because like we were talking about kale, and at a point you start selling kale like crazy, and it goes out, and it's out. You bought the whole island out of kale. At a point you have to import. That's the fear
No.
of the, let's say, the supermarkets.
But I agree with them because they have to sell.
Yeah.
They don't have to wait on the farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Some farmers think that they have to wait on us. No, we should bring our A game and supply whatever they need
Yeah.
without excuses.
Okay.
So the responsibility is on the farmer. And the crazy thing is, I've been doing this. I've been in farming. I think 2017 we started with the traditional farming.
Yeah.
But till this day, it's still a challenge for every month of the year to be consistent on quality,
Yeah.
consistent on quantity,
Yeah.
consistent on delivering.
Mm-hmm.
But now I got more experience. Now I've seen what it takes.
Yeah.
Now I say, okay, now we're going to do it this way because this is the way we need to do it.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I think that's also, business is also that. Business is growing.
Yeah.
Business is taking risks.
Exactly.
Business is expanding, but
Mhm.
also saying, you know what? Instead of me doing 50 crops, let me do 1 crop or 5 crops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's a complete package.
Exactly.
I think farmers need to realize that, number one, they're businessmen.
Mm-hmm.
They have a company to run, a lot of expenses,
Yeah.
a lot of crop loss due to everything.
Yeah.
Iguanas, birds, heavy rain, the heat, You got
Water
now
also?
come again?
Water.
Lack. Yeah, some
You-
people. Yeah,
You guys gotta like isn't it with farming? Isn't it if if you don't have like I would say a molina or whatever to pump out water? Do you get a high water bill also from?
impossible. You cannot do farming with water from the municipality or a collector.
Okay.
Impossible. So you need a well.
Okay.
You don't need a molina. You need like a deep well pump.
Mm-hmm.
And then but a lot of farmers do not have water on the island.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe those things are fixable.
Gotcha.
But you need all the players to be involved. You need the government needs to be more involved.
Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat to all farmers. They agree with me.
Yeah.
The government needs to be more involved.
Yeah.
The government should not stand and let us do the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Let us do all the investment. Let us do all the battle.
Exactly.
And then, they have to say, guys, what do you need?
Let's help out.
And they will tell me, we don't have money. And I will tell them, we don't need money. We need a vision.
Exactly.
Because money follows a vision.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a vision, people will give to it.
Exactly.
Start calling Holland.
Mhm.
Start asking them for everything that they do, that the companies are not using.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because they are there, they're standing there, they're not being used. Send them to Curacao.
Yeah. And in a way, I feel at a point, it's also it's not only the government but also the people of the island itself. The mindset needs to change. That you won't get you won't get everything here, like because everybody is fixated on we get strawberries, we get apples, we get everything that we want, we get here, but they need to be on the mindset that not everything grows all year round and not everything can be grown here. So that's a point that also that
No, but
people need to get to.
no, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Listen, apples do not grow in Curacao.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah. I know.
You don't expect an apple from the farmer,
Mm-hmm.
but you expect beans.
Yeah, exactly.
You expect hot peppers.
Mm-hmm.
You expect maybe kale, lettuce. Lettuce is a challenge, but you expect lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
You expect sweet potatoes. You
Yes.
expect papayas, the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
So the farmer should produce. But some farmers reach to a point where they say, yo, we need some help. We are producing. We need help. I am, let me say this. I do not believe that the government should be the determining factor for a business to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in business and you say, oh my God, the government is going to help me achieve my dreams, forget it.
Yeah.
You have to be responsible for your own dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But there comes a place and a time that the government needs to assist
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
Because the government, what do they want? They want for more people to get jobs.
Yeah.
Help the farmer. Once he's gotten help, not financially, but with material and everything
Mhm.
that they ask for, they're going to produce more. While producing more, they're going to need another hand.
Yeah.
And they will look for somebody else to give jobs. So if you help 50, 100 farmers, hey, believe me, maybe in 1 year you got 100 to 200 more jobs.
Exactly.
For example. So we should not blame the government. We should challenge the government. Say,
Yeah.
listen, government, we voted.
Yeah.
Help us out.
Yeah.
Because food is important.
Exactly.
No. Strawberries, we won't do. Strawberry apples, no. But everything we can do,
Yeah.
we will do. And I believe that we as farmers or people who own farming businesses, we need to stay creative.
Yeah.
We need to stay active. We need to keep taking risks.
Yeah.
Even though the risk won't be as large because, But still, I see, if you ask me,
Yeah.
that maybe in 10 years, we will be self-sufficient on the island with certain products.
Yeah.
That then we can start exporting. You feel me?
Yeah. I get you. I get you.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's my vision, and I believe other farmers have the same vision too.
Yeah.
You know, like in Europe, you see big farms, but most of those farms get subsidy from the government.
True.
You know, they have a place. You know, and I do know that things are tough. I do understand that. There's no money. I get it.
Yeah.
You don't have to cry about it.
Yeah.
But help us then in our vision. Help us with material. Help us with connections.
Mhm.
Help us with resources. Hello. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
So-
so we're not bashing the government. We're just being critical for more help, or at least listening ear.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like say, okay, what do you need? Okay, I'll do my best.
But is with let's get into like the farming community itself. Is it you farmers, let's say the farmers itself are very close, and are you guys willing, to going through the extra mile, let's say, because I think in a way of me seeing it, a lot of farmers are doing their own stuff, right? And if both of you guys, let's say, are making sweet potatoes, you will get like a bigger crop, of course. But if like only one farmer is focused on sweet potatoes and the other farmers is focused on beans, won't you get like a better result to go into the supermarkets? Be like, okay, let's say farm A has beans, you'll get beans only from farm A, and farm B has like sweet potatoes. Won't be like a better like plan, if I may say? But I know every farmer wants to do.
No, not wants
all
to.
the same.
Needs to. You came with a good point.
Okay.
A valid point. The problem is, say you do sweet potatoes, and this year comes a pest from I don't know where, and they destroy your crop. You have nothing.
Yeah.
The guy who just sold the beans
Yeah.
won't give you money. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you cannot have, as a farmer, you cannot put all eggs in one basket.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, there's a lot to say
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this, because let's be realistic too. Our market is small.
Exactly.
Curacao is a small market. You know, it started with the food trucks, and then we have so many food trucks. I don't even know how many we have anymore. And the cake gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But with farming, it's the same thing. We need to be creative.
Yeah.
And I would say creative, but also ready to export. Maybe to Bonaire or Aruba.
Yeah.
Let's start with those two. What do I mean with ready to export? As soon as you feel, as soon as you know, as soon as you have evidence that, hey, yo, this month we're going to have like 1,000 kilos too much of, say, sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
There must be a system in place that those, the overschot,
Yeah. I get it. No worries.
you know, the extra,
Yeah.
gets shipped to Bonaire the next day, for example.
Yeah. So the crops don't go to waste, or
To waste.
Yeah.
Because it's a known fact that, for example, like cucumbers.
Yeah.
You have seasons where there are too many cucumbers in the island at once. There are seasons that there aren't any cucumbers. So we need to be creative. Like, that's why I say a farmer needs to be a businessman. Have systems in place.
Yeah.
Distribution ready for when you smell, oh my God, this month I cannot sell my cucumbers.
Yeah.
Yo, you call Bonaire, you call Aruba, yo, listen, boom, you sell there. Just
Yeah.
to give an example.
Yeah. I get it.
There's also a reality that the market is small. And because the market is small, I don't think you will ever have 100% cooperation between all farmers.
Okay,
That's just the way it
gotcha.
is.
Yeah.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, I have to put myself in, we see each other as competitors. You know, I not so much anymore, because you get experience.
Yeah.
And you understand that, hey, it is the way it is.
Yeah,
One turkey
exactly.
pang, 10 turkey pangs. Everybody imitates each other. It's like
Yeah,
nobody's being creative, coming up with new. Everybody's just imitating.
exactly.
And the thing about that is, my position. Oh, okay. We can sell. We cannot sell cucumbers because everybody has. Okay, we stop doing. We stop doing cucumbers. So we stop doing cucumbers.
Okay.
But now
Mm.
come seasons when nobody has,
Yeah.
and it's tempting to start again. But when you start again, everybody starts again.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things.
Gotcha.
But like I said, it's not easy, but we need to sit at the table with farmers and producers and suppliers,
Yeah.
supermarkets to come up with a plan for this whole farming business, for this whole farming thing to
Yeah.
fit through.
Exactly.
Because what you said is right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some farmers only produce cucumbers.
Oh.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
They dominate the market. But if a pest hits or if they lose their crop, they don't eat.
Gotcha.
So it's not easy, but I think we need to work together to have sufficient for the island.
Yeah.
And with the goal in mind, hey, let's start exporting. Let's start exporting. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
If it's going to happen, I don't know. But still, I see it that way.
Okay. Gotcha. Was it ever a time when you were from this time you started with farming that like your whole crop, you lost crops?
No.
And or
No.
anything?
No and yes. Listen, when okay, let me go back. So our kale is organic, right?
Yeah.
So we spray, we make our own organic pesticides.
Mm-hmm.
Easy, neem oil, and anything you can throw at those damn pests. You know what I'm saying?
So they don't
So-
fucking bother you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with organic, you have to spray 2 to 3 times a week.
Gotcha.
But I've made a decision. Hey, this is healthy. I'm gonna do it this way. Leafy greens, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
all leafy greens. I don't care what type of leafy greens it is. Should not be chemically
Spray?
sprayed
Okay.
because you eat that leaf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let me say something here. Yeah, I don't want farmers to get mad, but we need, let me say it. Sometimes you buy a mojito. I'm like, yo, mojito time.
Yeah.
You see those mints in there? I'm like,
Yeah.
did the bar, you as a bar, did you
Yeah.
wash it with vinegar? And the
know.
bar be like, no, just grab it, make it, and make money. Because it's about money.
Yeah. True.
But if it's filled with pesticide, chemical pesticide, that's what you're drinking.
Gotcha.
It's not.
Even if you wash it with water, it won't go away.
It's better to wash it with water.
Because I wash my
yeah.
my
Somebody
leaves with
told
water.
me, a smart person told me, yo, wash it also with vinegar. It helps. But that's what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
so we do not. Let me say it like this. I'm gonna knock on wood.
What?
Wood. It's too far. I hear wood. The goal is never to spray chemicals on leafy greens.
Gotcha.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Of course, as a farmer, you have to start with one crop. When you master that crop,
Yeah.
then you move on.
Mhm.
Because I've done in the past that where I just gave up on crops. Like, oh man, I got so much to do. I have to do this. I have to do that. No, you know what? Forget that crop. No.
Yeah.
Right now, I want to do this. When I master it, I want to do that one. And
Gotcha.
grow like that.
Yeah.
One by one, growing.
Gotcha.
Not spraying chemicals on leafy greens. So that's us. That's
Mhm.
our philosophy. And we work hard at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do work hard at it every week
Nice.
without skipping a week. We need to spray,
Yeah.
but we do not spray chemical pesticides. That's the difference for the ones who are listening who do not know.
Yeah.
You cannot not spray. You do spray, And because of the heat in Curacao, there are more bugs.
Yeah.
And organically, you have to spray theoretically every 3 days. Why? Because an egg of an aphid or white fly, they hatch every 3 days.
Okay.
Every 3 days, a new batch is coming. So you have to keep holding them down. You have to
Gotcha.
keep them to a minimum.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. But to answer your question, we have never seen a whole crop destroyed
Yeah.
by chance.
Gotcha. Okay.
By choice, we
Yeah.
have. Because sometimes maybe this part of the farm is unsalvageable anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what?
Just like, yeah.
Burn them all. You just cut them down.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else you can do for that.
Because exactly.
You know, but it happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's a farmer who told us right now that he lost in one time 1,500 papaya trees. 1500 gone.
How?
How? Not how. When? It does happen.
Jesus.
You know, it does happen.
Yeah.
And you know, and the thing is that farmer, he worked hard.
Yeah.
He planted all those by hand. He paid maybe workers to do that.
Yeah.
And then we lost all of it. There's no place we can go to say, yo, we lost. No. It's your own bad luck.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
Jesus.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's not, that's why I said it's very challenging.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not sexy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not sexy to put on that whole heavy 4-gallon sprayer tank and we have to walk
Yeah.
and spray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it must be done.
Exactly.
You know, and then you say, okay, I won't do it. I will get some people who will help me. They do it. But maybe on a Sunday, everybody's free. You walk in your farm, you know, singing nice songs, you know, in the morning, and you see aphids on your cucumbers.
Yeah.
You're like, uh-oh, I need to take action now.
Exactly.
So it's like having something that's constantly demanding from you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I've known farmers that have lost crops by pests.
Yeah.
I've known farmers that tried not to spray and they lost everything because they didn't spray.
Great. Yeah.
So that happens, and it happens everywhere.
Yeah.
It happens in the States. It happens in Holland. It happens in China,
Yeah.
Australia. It's part of the business, part
Gotcha.
of the game.
Gotcha.
You know, it's like I said. It's not like when you bake a cake. If I bake a cake, it only can burn. Nothing else can happen to it, right?
Yeah.
But in farming, you have too many factors.
Yeah.
You have water, you have insects, you have iguanas, you have birds, you have pests.
Yeah.
Maybe this happened to me.
Yeah.
So I got this new vitamin. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give my plants vitamins because they need to eat too, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, I just go by hand, like they say when you're cooking,
Yeah.
just drop it in. I burned all my plants.
Jesus.
Yeah,
You gave him too much
too
vitamins.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
it burned them up. They all
Yeah.
died. I'm like, a little moment. That's all you can say.
Yeah. Exactly.
You can be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
But the next day you gotta, ask the plants forgiveness. Like plants, I messed up,
Yeah.
but it was a learning experience. Next time better.
Exactly.
And farming is that
Mm-hmm.
constantly bettering yourself, constantly experimenting with seeds, with vitamins,
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
So it's living.
Yeah. Exactly.
Farming is challenging.
Yeah. It's like a living organism.
It is
in a way.
living. It's
Yeah.
even though a business is also a living organism.
Yeah. Yeah.
But still, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And still I'm doing it. Still I'm learning.
Yeah.
Still you see the vision. It's like that we can be self-sufficient on certain things on the island.
Yeah.
And that's important for the island.
Mm-hmm.
It's important for the people to know that, hey, yo, for example, maybe a sweet potato, maybe a kouseband,
Yeah.
that we never have to import again. because we can do it on our own.
Yeah.
You know, we need coordination. We need help. We need motivation. We need to know. We need to know what the market demands.
Exactly.
What is the demand?
Mm-hmm.
And the supermarkets know what the demand is. So if they tell us, hey, listen, this is the demand, go for it. You will see farmers going for it.
Yeah.
Believe me, and there are some good farmers on the island.
Yeah.
You know, some good Haitian farmers that sometimes you see something in the supermarket. It's like you're never not working. So when I go to the shop in the supermarket, I'm looking at all the crops like, yo, that's nice. I'm like, yo, is this from Curacao? Like, yeah. I'm like, what? Amazing, you know. So you feel good because you say, man, look, this farmer did it.
Yeah.
With cilantro or spring onions or whatever it may be.
Exactly.
Hot peppers or the big bell peppers. You're like, what? Go, man. So it's not like I don't envy farmers because
supporting.
But I do feel that some farmers envy each other because I think they're not seeing the big picture. They're seeing only here.
Yeah.
But I think if we support each other,
in the long way, you guys will eat from what. If you guys support each other in the term, you guys will eat from that, from all those. Of course.
Listen, we don't even know. I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but we don't even know what the demand is from Aruba.
Mm-hmm.
I know Aruba has a lot of hotels, a lot of tourists, a lot of restaurants. They need to eat. They need. So if me and you are fighting for our bell peppers, you're saying, yo, but this supermarket needs 200 kilos a week. But if you come, you're going to disturb me. The thing should be, okay, we reached the capacity of that supermarket. The system is in place for Aruba. Let's send them to Aruba. We didn't lose money.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't fight each other. You know, a fun story. A Dutch farmer whom I met way back, I think in 2016. So we were talking about this same topic. Mm-hmm. And he tells me that the farmers in his community, they're not competitors. Because there they have these big greenhouses. I'm like, one greenhouse we visited is like 4, 5, 6 football fields.
Jesus.
Big. Yeah. With, for example, only tomatoes or only bell peppers. And then this farmer tells me, say, listen, every Saturday, the farmers here in this area, we come together at this cafe because that's what people do in Holland. They go to cafes a lot. Yeah. So they go in the cafes. They all do the same thing. You do tomatoes, I do tomatoes. And we're drinking beers. In our case, wine and whatever that is.
And rum.
Okay. And then we're talking. I'm like, Francesco, I have this buck. Come and eat my tomatoes. Do you have the same problems? And you will tell me, yes, man. But this is a solution. And together we grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Together we're growing.
Exactly.
You know? But that's a level of maturity that we are far from on the island. But we need to do a better job to reach that point. It's doable. I believe it is doable. But like I said, not to repeat myself, because I repeat myself every day with this same topic, that we need coordination. Yeah. And the farmer needs to win. Let me repeat. The farmer needs to win. Yeah. By winning, I mean not having the idea that I have lost. So, for example, by selling at a price that the government, some farmers say, should adapt, because the last time it was adapted, they say it was 30 years ago. And winning at a sense that they are supplying everything they produce. Yeah. Then you win. Because everything I produce, if Curacao is small, hey, we export. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's where I am at. That is where we need to go. There are a lot of challenges still to be dealt with. Water, example, this and that. But you know, it's a hope I have that we can reach. We should reach.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will reach.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You know?
Jesus. No, nice. But going back to Plantage Brakkeput.
Sip my wine.
Yeah,
Yes.
sip your wine because going back to Plantage Brakkeput. The whole idea behind, because you guys have every Saturday you guys sell the crops that you guys
Yeah.
get. Are you guys also selling from not only Saturday but the other days of the week? You guys selling?
Let me explain you how it works. So, the shop,
Yeah.
or like say the farmers market.
Yeah.
It's not new. It's been in existence for more than 10 years.
Okay.
Antonio Nunes,
Mhm.
he started it, right?
Okay.
He's a good farmer. He knows his stuff, right? So, as you grow older,
Yeah.
you want more time. So, Claudia, the daughter, and I, my lovely girlfriend, yeah, nice person.
Nice.
So we decided, or the opportunity arose that, hey, yo, you wanna, okay. So we started being involved
Yeah.
with the shop,
Mhm.
and it started small, and then we got more popularity and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But one thing I like about it is that we work with minimum of 10 different vendors, local vendors, with
Okay.
other farmers.
Okay.
Because a farm cannot produce everything. You have to make a choice.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about it, is that I don't just talk that we need to work together,
Mhm.
but we do work together with other farmers.
Nice.
Say, for example, this week we don't have papaya. You can always call a farmer or another one,
Yeah.
or those who are willing to work with you.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, I need papaya because this week we don't have, or I need cucumbers, we don't have this week. And they are always willing to help,
That's nice.
always willing to, hey, need this week too. So that's something I really, really love about it. And another thing I love about it also is that the people that come to us, they have a face.
Mhm.
They ask you questions. They want to know more about what you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
They want to know, is this organic? Is that organic? Did they spray on this one? And you can tell them 3 things: yes, no, or I don't know. Because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can tell them what I do,
Yeah.
but other farmers, but still
It's
still
different.
they get an honest reply,
Yeah.
and they know what to do with it.
Exactly.
So that's where we sell our produce on Saturdays,
Mhm.
only Saturdays. And we also deliver, like I said, kale to supermarkets.
Okay.
Of course, we are trying and thinking what else we can sell to supermarkets. We sell microgreens.
Yeah.
The
I was
one
not
with
going
the
to ask about the micro.
the one with the logo Versefarm.
Yeah.
So not because I do it, but I do it with love.
Yeah. Is it?
And-
So
and
sorry
it's-
to break you. Is it difficult to like grow microgreens? Like.
No, it's not difficult, but it takes discipline.
Mhm.
It takes good resources, like a greenhouse. Because
Yeah.
if you do it in open, birds will come and eat. Iguanas will come and eat.
Gotcha.
Lizards will come and eat. It takes determination. It takes like a willing effort.
Yeah.
I need to supply microgreens. So every Monday or Wednesday or Friday or whenever, this is my weekly schedule.
Gotcha.
I have to be consistent. I have to be on point. I have to make sure I got seeds.
Mhm.
I have good soil, that I get watered every day.
Yeah.
And then what the best feeling is, that people buy your microgreens in the supermarket or at the restaurants.
Yeah.
And you see their satisfaction.
Yeah.
And like they tell, hey, that's a good microgreens, Heinrich. I'm like, we do our best.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's also satisfactory.
Yeah.
But microgreens are the ones who don't know. Microgreens are the beginning stages of a most of the time leafy greens. They are full of vitamins.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the most nutritious things you can eat in this world, microgreens.
A lot of people left it, leave it out. The one thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't know. But the
Yeah.
thing is now, microgreens they also have a peculiar taste.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if you know how to mix it with your food,
Mhm.
you know, like microgreens in wraps, like you take like a chicken
Yeah.
wrap, put like the micro mix we sell at the supermarkets. You put them in there,
Yeah.
it's gonna elevate your taste buds
Yeah.
to like, oh man, this is good.
Yeah. Because my microgreens has like that bitter taste. A lot of them, some of them has like some of them has like the bitter taste.
Depends. Not everything is bitter.
Okay.
Like some radishes are hot.
Gotcha.
Like they're hot. Some are sweet.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
some mustards are more bitter, but still you have like a different taste in your mouth.
Mhm.
It's like it's like an explosion of
Yeah.
taste.
Yeah.
You know, so but still experimenting with more seeds. See what worked. See what doesn't work. See which combinations work best.
Yeah.
And I love it. You know.
Yeah. And the
You know,
thing
I
is
love
that
it.
one thing that I respect from farmers and make people that like grow vegetables and microgreens, they do such a hard work, and there is I've worked in a lot of some restaurants and hotels, and there is so much things that go to waste, and for me it's a shame to like, because I see like in your case microgreens, I see so much microgreens coming in, but so much are going to waste that it's not even like, if you want to order the amount that you need, don't order too much, because like I've seen them throw, like normally you guys or some they come like in a box, right? And I saw them like throw like the whole box like
Wow.
away, and it's heartbreaking in a way
Yeah.
to
That's
see
a
like,
pity.
and I'm a person that I like to taste stuff.
Yes.
So I pass by and like, oh, this one tastes like
Yes.
spicy, this one's
Yes,
like bitter,
yes.
you know. But the only thing that a lot of them use it for is garnish,
Yes.
and it's not
That's
corpor-
outdated. Yes.
yeah, it's not incorporated
lacking.
into the
No,
food.
No.
And
But
when, when you elevate, when the chefs elevate
Yes.
their knowledge,
Yes.
they will come
That's-
into that.
Because microgreens started as garnish.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
Way back. But now, typically in the States, it's part of the meal.
Mm-hmm.
Certain microgreens fit good with meat or with salmon, and it's like a whole meal. But the chefs here, in my opinion, they should sell the dish better.
Mm-hmm.
They should not throw microgreens on the fish. You know, they should microgreen the fish, if I can use those terms. They should present it in a way
Yeah.
that is written on the menu.
Yeah, it's infused.
For example, it's infused with radish, spicy radish,
yeah,
microgreens, or whatever microgreens else they have,
yeah,
or with arugula microgreens. Taste the freshness, or taste. You know,
yeah.
they should entice also the client, saying this is, you know, because I understand
Yeah,
that I've seen people do it.
Mm-hmm.
The dish comes, they be like, I don't know what this is.
Exactly.
They throw it aside,
Yeah, yeah.
you know. But then, you know, I mean, it's a shame
Yeah, it is. It is.
because the restaurant is losing money though,
Yes.
and that's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we should tell the story better.
Mm-hmm.
But microgreens it's a world on its own.
Yeah.
I love doing microgreens. I love seeing. You know, I'm gonna maybe one of these days post more pictures on Versefarm on Instagram. I'm doing a lot of free promotion.
For
here.
free
Yeah, you know
promotion,
what I'm saying?
promote away, my man.
You know, but there's something I call, and every morning when I come in, I see it. I get glad. I call it the green carpet. So we have like tables.
Yeah.
So you see the whole table is green,
Green. Nice.
green all the way.
Yeah.
And you come in 2 days, and the whole table is empty
Jeez.
because we harvest it all.
Yeah.
You start again, and then you come, you see the whole table is purple. So it's a nice. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start doing, you know, to also encourage people to buy more microgreens,
Microgreens,
and
yeah.
because it tastes good, and because of the health factors.
Mm-hmm.
But that is nice
Yeah.
when you see, like grown here.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's grown here. No pesticides.
Mhm.
Not even organic pest. Nothing, because they grow so quick. that pests don't get a chance to come.
Gotcha.
Because
So sorry to break you. How fast does my microgreen
it
grow?
depends.
Mm.
With fast, we mean this. Listen, if you
For me, like 2 days.
no. So one of the things I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Things a farmer needs is patience.
Yeah.
Because if you plant a seed of cucumbers, your first harvest time is over 6 weeks.
Okay.
That's about
1.5 months.
1.5 months.
Yeah.
Of waiting,
Yeah.
watering, making sure the iguana doesn't eat, making sure that aphids and the whiteflies doesn't kill it. You know what I'm saying? And then you can sell.
Yeah.
That is long. Papaya takes 9 months.
Yeah.
Pumpkins, 3 months. Sweet potatoes too.
Yeah.
So if I tell you mandarins is typically between 1, 2, or 3 weeks, that's fast.
Okay.
That is fast because if you wait, for example, you wait 8 months for your papayas to come ready. Suddenly a pest comes in, or it gets so hot, whatever happens, it rains so much and you lose everything. So you lost 8 months of your life watering. Spending money on workers, on vitamins, on electricity, because the pump needs to work. So whenever a farmer tells you, man, I lost my crop, hey, that hurts.
Hard, yeah.
It's hard. So when you tell me, but these guys are throwing microgreens away, it's like, even though they are not my microgreens, still it's like, because plants are alive.
Exactly.
A plant, it feels, I won't go too mystical, but hey, they do feel your energy.
Yeah.
You can, I'm not gonna be crazy, but you can talk to a plant. It's like an experiment they did once in America. I heard they had 2 plants at a school. One was called beautiful and the other was called ugly, and they encouraged the school, when they pass along the plant, the one who is called beautiful, they will tell it, hey, like for this plant, hey, you're a beautiful plant.
Yeah.
You're going to grow nice. And the one who is ugly, they had to tell it, hey, you're ugly, you're not going to grow. They got the same amount of water. The one who they proclaimed beautiful became a beautiful plant. Beautiful. The one they proclaimed to be ugly became an ugly plant and died.
Yeah.
So plants are living.
Yeah.
Not they are alive. So you have to respect the plants. You have to respect nature.
Exactly.
You have to respect a farmer's work.
Yeah.
Because when you're eating something, somebody provided that or produced that.
Exactly.
Work went into it.
Yeah.
It just didn't fall from heaven.
Yeah.
Like in the old days when manna used to fall. But that happened.
Yeah.
But somebody produced it.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. If more people of the island realize this, again, I go to what I said in the beginning. They will go to the markets and demand more local.
Yeah.
The supermarkets will hear, and if they're smart, they will say, listen, local people, local farmers, hey, this is what we need you to do.
Yeah.
And as a motivation, if you don't do it, I'm going to order it from the States or Holland.
Yeah.
But if you have it, I will buy it because the people want it. So it's like a whole like a circular thing where the community needs to want, that's okay, where the community needs to demand healthy, locally produced stuff.
Yeah.
The supermarkets, because they are our ears. A good thing about the shop, the market, which is open every Saturday morning from 9 to 1.
Yeah.
We'll be there till 2, but officially come between 9 and 1. We can hear the demand. We can hear even the criticism.
Yeah.
We hear what the community wants.
Yeah.
And with that information, you want to provide them with the best.
Gotcha.
And even though, then again, it's not easy.
Yeah. I get it.
but it's worth doing. You asked me in the beginning, where did I work? I've worked a lot of places, but there's nothing like working on a farm, especially if you go right before sunset. It's not hot anymore. And you're just walking and you see like some weeds. You start, taking the weeds away. Hey, that gives you like a tranquility, like a peace of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something I think you have to be committed to do.
Yeah.
And I believe that a lot of farmers on the islands are committed. I believe they're hiding.
Yeah.
Their story, their story, some of them, their story will be told.
Yeah.
Some people making like docu-series of farmers. That's nice. But more and more farmers, their story need to be heard.
Exactly.
For the people to know that they exist, that we exist.
True. True.
Because if you ask me, I would say for myself, I can farm.
Yeah.
I can. Because I've learned.
Yeah.
Thank you to YouTube and to other farmers, but I can.
Yeah.
But I'm not a farmer, if you know what I'm saying. I see myself more as a businessman who also does farming.
Yeah.
But farmers, you have some good ones on the island.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
And I think we all need to we need to get together
And help each other out.
Even though I think it's practically impossible, because but that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Farmers working together.
That would be great. And I think that was like a beautiful way to like end it, this talk that we talk about for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It was
wow.
Yeah. Time flies, man. Time flies.
Yeah.
But before I close it, it was so nice talking to you, and also knowing I got a lot of knowledge about what the community and even farming in general, how it's going and everything, how everything works, and even with microgreens, because I didn't know that much about microgreens.
Yes.
I know about microgreens, but I didn't know the depth. But yeah, if people want for questions, or people want to help out once, like on a farm, if it's possible, or they want to see the process or anything, where can they find you or the farm, or if they want to buy?
Yes. So right now we've talked about like letting people come on the farm and help us, but we're still in talks and then internally see if there's something we want to do. But every Saturday, Plantage Brakkeput, easy to find, is on the way to the Curaçao Yacht Club. The last street before you reach Jansofat. You go in there after 300 meters. It's like a palapa. We are there every Saturday from 9 to 2. 9 to 1 is better to come. So meet us there. We have friendly people working there. Amazing colleagues working there.
Very friendly.
We work every week together. It's a joy to work with them. And you ask us anything you want to ask. You don't be shy. For example, if you want something I'm not growing, hey, just say, Heinrich, listen, try growing this, and I will try. I won't say it will succeed.
Grow
because
apples.
of the, you know what I'm saying? Because of factors, but most of the times we do succeed. So yeah, you can come. If you want more information about what we do, we have some beautiful pictures on Instagram, on Facebook, on Plantage Brakkeput Ariba. And once you visit also Versefarm, and also visit Picasso Hot Sauce, something else that we're doing. Love doing that too. So then you can see pictures, you can see stories, you can see things. You will tell me, whoa, is this curacao? Is this growing? Does it, like for example, we did a purple kouseband, purple long beans. We have some photos on Instagram. And people ask me, is that real? You guys painted that? No, we grew it. And the people don't buy it because they don't know it.
Exactly.
So my point is, there's a lot more we can do, a lot more farmers can do, a lot more that it's not growing here, can grow here if people just want to grow them, or
Exactly.
or you know, if they have a demand.
Exactly.
And I would encourage everybody to start home farming. Start farming your own microgreens. Start farming your own cucumbers, your own cherry tomatoes, your own tomatoes,
Yeah.
because it's good not only for you, but also for your wallet, but also for your own alone time. Or you can do it with your kids. It's nice to do. You will have a sense of respect for nature, but also for your plants that you're eating. And once you know, hey, it took time to grow this, when you see the farmer, you'll be like, oh, he's not just a guy with a chop in his hands, but he's a guy with a vision
Yeah.
who's planting for not only their livelihood, but also the future of livelihoods, if
Yeah.
you call it by Curacao,
Exactly.
if something happens crazy in the world.
Exactly.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Abe, thanks for inviting me.
No.
Um,
It was all nice. All thanks to yours to like dropping by to
Yes.
give us some knowledge about everything that's
Yes,
farms and
yes.
microgreens.
We're always here to
And
help. Yeah.
you guys will find all the links in the description below.
Yes.
So you guys don't have to go on search. You guys just click on the link.
Nice. See? A thinker. Yeah.
So, everybody, thank you very much for joining me. Heinrich, thank you for
Yes.
joining me on this lovely episode.
Yes.
And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Be safe.